That is the Hindenburg. I am actually doing this. I am flying to America on the largest airship ever built. I cannot show you how big this thing is. It is the size of 3 ocean liners stacked end to end. Extraordinary. Last time I did something like this, I was 24 and terrified. Today I am 49 and just excited. Progress. Not third class this time. Look at this cabin. It is small, but it is proper. A real bed, a real lamp. There is a porthole. Round, just like the old ones on the Titanic, except this one looks down onto the tarmac below. It's the promenade deck. These windows tilt outward so you can look straight down. I can see the entire airfield below us. This is the passenger lounge. Art Deco everything. The Germans have thought of every detail. It is quite something up here. We are up. Germany is already tiny below us. No lurching, no roar. We just floated off the ground like a soap bubble. First dinner on the Hindenburg. White tablecloths, actual crystal, a proper menu. This is not beef stew in a tin mug. Day 1 done. I keep waiting for the sound of engines, but there is almost nothing. Just a soft hum. Remarkable, really. Day 2. Slept like a stone. No rocking, no rolking. I had forgotten what a calm crossing feels like. This is lovely. We are over the Atlantic now. The ocean is down there, far below. From up here it looks perfectly still and completely harmless. Breakfast is scrambled eggs and fresh rolls on actual china with monogrammed napkins. I could get used to this very quickly. 25 years ago I crossed this same ocean on a ship. I survived it. Never been afraid to travel since. There is a German businessman beside me who has crossed this way 14 times. 14. He says it never gets old. Writing a letter to my daughter in Boston, telling her I am fine, that the crossing is smooth, that she should not worry. We are flying through clouds right now. Not under them, not around them, through them. I cannot describe how it feels. Afternoon tea in the lounge at 1,200 feet. I keep thinking Mam would not believe a word of this if I told her. There is a storm below us. Ships down there are being tossed around right now. We are above it all, perfectly calm. Dinner tonight is roast duck and Rhine wine on a flying airship over the Atlantic. My 24-year-old self would absolutely faint. Somehow I am losing at cards again. Ingrid was Swedish. This man is German. I think the problem might be me. Second night, tomorrow we cross the American coast. I am more comfortable up here than I have been anywhere in years, honestly. Day 3, morning light through these big windows is something else entirely. Gold and pink on the clouds. I keep pinching myself. Third breakfast, still extraordinary. I have eaten better on this airship than I have at any table in New York this year. Someone in the lounge just asked if I was the woman who survived the Titanic. I said yes. The table went very quiet. People always ask me if I am afraid to travel after the Titanic. I always say no. Fear is no way to live. They print a newspaper up here every morning. A newspaper on a flying airship. I told you, the Germans think of everything. The last dinner before America tomorrow. I am going to miss this table. I am going to miss this whole ridiculous flying palace. Last night in this cabin. Tomorrow evening I will be in New Jersey. Then the train to Boston. Then my daughter's front door. Last day, they say we crossed the American coast this morning. I have crossed this ocean before, but never from above. Here we go. That is America. I can see the coastline. After 25 years, it still does something to me every time I see it. New York. The whole city from above. Every building I know from street level is now just a tiny line on the ground. The Statue of Liberty. We are flying right over her. In 1912, I stood on a rescue ship and cried when I first saw her. They just announced a weather delay over Lake Hurst. Thunderstorms on the ground. We will circle until it clears. Fine by me, honestly. We have been circling over New Jersey for an hour now. The storm below is clearing. I can see the airfield from up here. Some passengers are getting restless about the delay. I find it funny. After 3 days of this, you cannot wait 1 more hour? Second pass over Lake Hurst. I can see the ground crew down there waiting for us. Little dots running around the mooring mast. The German businessman just said very seriously that at least this time there is no iceberg to worry about. He was joking. I laughed. The evening light from up here is extraordinary. Everything is gold and long shadows over New Jersey below. Worth the delay, honestly. They have just cleared us to land. Weather has passed. We begin our descent to Lakehurst in approximately 30 minutes. Nearly there. Packing up the cabin. 3 days of living up here and it already feels like leaving home. I will absolutely do this again. We are descending now. Lakehurst is getting bigger below us. I can see the mooring mast and the ground crew. Almost there. They are dropping the mooring lines down to the ground crew. I can see them catching them below. This is how they reel us in. We are very low now, 50 feet maybe. I can see individual faces on the ground crew below. Almost. 1 more minute. Everyone has gathered at the windows, smiling, pointing, excited. After 3 days together, we all want to land. One big family almost. There is a smell. Something sharp. I cannot place it. Like when you strike too many matches in a small room. Probably nothing. There is a sound from above the cabin. A dull crack. Like something under pressure letting go. The man beside me heard it too. Everyone is looking up. The steward just stopped walking. Something is wrong. Something is wrong above us right now. I can feel it. There is light outside. Orange. Coming from above. It is growing. It is growing very fast. Something is on fire above us. Something just exploded above us. There is fire. The whole ship is shaking. I can feel the heat through the window. The ship is tilting. The stern is going down. Everything is sliding. I am holding the window frame. I have to move now. Running to the gangway. The corridor is filling with smoke. People are screaming behind me. Keep moving. Do not stop. Keep moving. The ceiling above the corridor is burning. I can hear the hydrogen roaring. It is like the whole sky is on fire above me. The window is blown out. The ground is below. 20 feet maybe. I have done this before. I have survived before. Jump! I am on the ground. I am on the ground. I hit hard, but I am moving. Get away from the ship. Get away! Running. The ship behind me is falling. I can hear the metal. I can feel the heat on my back. Do not look back. It is down. The whole ship is on the ground and on fire. 3 minutes ago, we were having a perfectly lovely crossing. People are coming. Ground crew. Some of the passengers are still inside. I can see them. Someone needs to get them out now. The German businessman. He is on the ground near the wreckage. I am going to him. He got out. He is burned but alive. Medics are here now. I have a cut from the window frame on my arm. I do not feel it yet. I know I will. Someone put a blanket over my shoulders. A Navy man. Did not say a word. Just put the blanket there and moved on. 25 years ago, it was a ship in the North Atlantic. Tonight, it is a field in New Jersey. I keep surviving. I keep surviving. I am counting faces, looking for the people from dinner, from the lounge. The steward who brought my tea yesterday, where is he? A medic just told me. 62 survived, 36 did not make it. I do not know yet which side each of my people are on. It is still glowing. The metal frame sitting on the ground in the dark, still orange and hot. 3 hours ago, we were flying. He found me. The German businessman. He walked over, shook my hand formally and said, "I believe you are the lucky passenger." A reporter just asked me how I survived 2 of the greatest disasters in transport history. I told him I have absolutely no idea. In 1912, I looked at empty water where the Titanic had been. Tonight, I am looking at a metal skeleton where the Hindenburg was. I wrote a letter to my daughter in the cabin this morning. She will receive it before she hears about this. I am glad of that. People will ask me why I keep surviving. All I know is that surviving is not the hard part. Living after is. I will carry every name from the Titanic. And now I will carry every name from the Hindenburg too. For the rest of my life. Tomorrow I take a train to Boston. A very ordinary, very safe, very wonderful train. My daughter will be waiting at the station. The grey in my hair used to bother me. It does not anymore. Every grey hair is a year the ocean did not take from me. Twice now, I am still here, and I intend to be a very long time more. That is my answer to all of it. The gravity of this disaster cannot be overstated. We are here, bringing you the immediate aftermath of the airship crash.